Good afternoon, everybody. Bob Zagami. I'm up at Forrest Marine and RV in Tyngsboro, Mass. And it is making memories in May. And we'll make them with Julie and with Derek.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Glad to see you guys.
Glad you made it up.
Yeah. So I had to wait to see you. Do I have to take a number every time I come up here?
No, the sun is shining. People are outside. They're happy. I'm happy. It's time to go camping.
You can't even get in here to get a parking spot.
It's for a Monday. It's crazy.
Well,
it's crazy busy.
It's early May, but people are going crazy trying to get all the stuff delivered. You got Memorial Day coming up. How you doing in terms of sales and deliveries? We'll give that one to you.
It's just been, we've been impressed every day. There's more and more, which is, we're keeping up with it.
Yeah.
We're doing what we can do.
Deliveries are flying out of here. It's crazy. It's that time of year. It's hard to believe that, we were looking at the calendar earlier. It's like, wow, Memorial Day is only a couple Saturdays away.
That's right. Just a couple of weekends.
It snuck right up on us.
Yeah. Now, did you also, you're probably backed up in terms of campground placements. We had so much rain in March and April. A lot of the campgrounds, dealers couldn't get in there.
I've gone and done a couple of setups already, and it's just, the campgrounds are a little bit behind because there's so much mud.
Yep.
I did a couple of setups, and we were playing in the mud all day, so it wasn't fun, but hopefully now the sun's out and it's gonna start drying up.
But did you get stuck enough to have to get the tow truck?
No.
All right. That's a good sign. Many other people have said that, only to call the tow truck.
He wouldn't.
So we're sitting in a Jayco Pinnacle.
Correct.
We had to come out here so you can get away from the customers. That's a terrible thing to say.
No.
Say where can we get 5 minutes?
Rum.
Where can we get 5 minutes to be quiet, right?
Yeah, that was it.
So tell me about the Pinnacle and what's good about it.
So this is their brand new floor plan. It's the 32 RLTS. So it is their shortest luxury fifth wheel.
Yep.
It's only 32 feet. Let me just swing around because I probably won't pick up your voice if you keep talking. But let me just swing around and show people with the fireplace, and buried in there is a television, right, Derek?
Yes, there is.
This looks much bigger than a 32-foot fifth wheel.
Yeah. This one from tip to tip is 36 feet. Like Julie was saying, this is the shortest luxury fifth wheel that they make.
That's amazing.
A lot of people were asking for it because most of their Pinnacles were about 40 feet, 42 feet. A lot of people didn't want that length, but they wanted the luxury fifth wheel, and they asked for it, and Jayco gave it to them.
Yeah.
That's great. So who typically buys something like this?
This year, believe it or not, we've seen a wide variety across the board. We've seen some older couples that are just getting ready to retire, and they're getting everything planned out now, getting it, buying it and getting used to that payment, things like that. We've seen younger couples that are in their late 30s, early 40s. Because in the Pinnacle, you can get one with a middle den that's got one bunk in it and like a pull-out sofa. And we've had some people with kids buying these things as well, too.
We've noticed that, Julie, that families are gravitating more towards the fifth wheel. It's not just travel trailers for them anymore, but they kind of like the fifth wheels. They get bigger trucks. They got bigger tow vehicles.
They got the truck, and they're also, if they're on seasonal sites, then there's no worry about size. But the mid-bunk has done very, very well for families.
And does that have a loft above it, too?
Yes.
Yep. So you can probably sleep.
Plenty of people.
Yeah, take all the kids, take all their friends with them.
And that's one thing I've noticed within the last year a little bit more, that a lot more of these are going on seasonal sites. Before it was travel trailers, the bungalows, but already this year I think we've already done 4 or 5 setups on a seasonal site that were Pinnacles and fifth wheels.
Well, you're the third dealer that's mentioned that in terms of getting a fifth wheel instead of a destination camper. Because I think a lot of the people have found out that they can spend a week at a particular, or a year at a campground, but then they want to move it around the next year, and it's easier with the fifth wheel. But then you get the luxury of taking those long weekend trips or heading out west or something. So the fifth wheel, that's increasing the popularity of the fifth wheel, that's for sure.
Yes.
All right, I know you want to get back in to talk to all the customers, Julie, because you got a lot full of customers. So for those people who have not yet found Forrest RV's Center here in Tyngsboro, tell them how to get to you.
We are diagonally across the street from the Pheasant Lane Mall, right in Tyngsboro, Massachusetts. I'm just right off of Route 3, 426 Middlesex Road, and you can find us on the web at forestrvs.com.
Telephone number?
978-649-7211.
Fantastic. All right, guys. Thanks very
We
much.
appreciate it.
We'll
and your
catch you
patience.
maybe in June or something, but
Thank
I'll let
you,
you get
guys.
back. I know you're not going to stop between now and Memorial Day.
Thank you.